a quick little demonstration for Classroom Screen. So if you type in classroomscreen.com, just click the link in that email. It'll bring you to this page that probably looks more like this. So let's see. Classroom Screen. You're going to just click Get Started. And honestly, it's free for so many features, like basically all of them. The ones that are not free are the ones that you need to, like, if you want multiple groups and things like that. But so this is a background, which you can totally just write on as it is. But if you wanted to change the background, you would just click on background. It's so easy to use. And as math teachers, look, it's got graph paper, okay? So I think ultimately right off the bat, that is the most incredible feature. It's got lined paper, it's got whatever dot paper. So anyway, or you can pick this background. I'm going to try to make this video quick and condensed because I could talk about this for hours. So if you click here, you get a poll. You can type in, it's so easy to use. You click the little gear and then you can type in a question, right? So you want a multiple choice question. What did you think of today's lesson? And you can just type the choices here. Hard, easy, I need help, I could teach this, right? So let's just say that made sense. You can hide the results, right? So this is literally just one feature. And then you click out of it, and now your kids can choose the answer that they want. And that is just one feature that I love. There's so many. There's just so many. You can have the results show up here as a pie chart. You can change the colors. Okay, so anyway, you don't want this here, you click delete. Now these are the two features that I love the most. So there's something called a randomizer. So you click on the little gear, right? So we'll just type in 5 students so I can show you. I shared this on my Instagram page, but some of you are not over there. So let me show you here. 5. Okay, so you put the students in there, right? Again, change the color, make it pretty, make it match you, whatever you want. And now a student, you don't want to call on somebody. I don't like calling on people. And so I put their names in here and I go, all right, let's just see. It makes a weird little noise, but you can change the noise as well. And so look, student 3. Now you can do this. Remember when students are chosen and then they'll be removed. Or if you want them to be able to get chosen again, you can disable that. You can also disable sounds. You can disable anything. So this is one of my favorite features. Let's delete that. You just click and delete. And then first you can import images. So any images that you have, if you wanted to import like an entire, literally you can import an entire document. Let's import this graph paper just for the heck of it. So crazy. Again, you don't want it, you just click the delete button. You can insert text. So what I used to use this for is like the agenda I'd have on the side. So I'd be like, okay, we're gonna do a do now first, and then we're gonna do a turn and talk, right? And then you can have that. And then as always, with all of these guys, click the little gear, change the color to any color that you want. It also does, hold on, please hold. It also does different fonts. Not many, but I feel like that's okay. And it does, like this. So you can have like the little agenda off to the side. You can even, I used to have this up all the time and I had imported my classes into it. The feature you need to pay for is if you want to import more than one class. So if you don't have your paid, you can only import one set of data at a time. So that I think it was only $10 when I bought it. So I feel like that is worth it to like save all your classes in. Work symbols. So if you teach younger grades, right? Whisper, ask a neighbor, work together. The traffic light is really cool. Let's see, right here. And then it could be, I don't know, if you, again, younger kids, like you can ask questions now. You can ask questions now. I used to do that a lot in my class. Okay, timetable. This is, the daily schedule. So you can name a schedule, like name something today, right? Okay, we're gonna do circle time. even though none of us, I don't think any of us do circle time, but we can do duration. We're going to go circle time for 10 minutes. Okay, so from 8 to 8:20 a.m. and then little apple, cute. And you can just like make a little agenda that way if that is something you like. There's clocks. Look, I said I would do this fast and I literally can't control myself. So now if you click more, they have other things, okay? You can draw, you can embed, you could do QR codes. I've done this before where I had to take them to a website that I wanted them to go to preliminarily, like ahead of time. But here's the cool one, Group Maker. So this works very similar to, so let's just type in the names again. So student 1, student 2, student 3, student 4. Okay, so now what you can do is, and my students used to love picking the groups. I would change their groups almost every day, just for the fun of it. So I would press continue, and now you can tell the, this app how many groups you want. So I have 10 students in there right now. So let's just say I wanted pairs. I can make groups of 5 or 5 groups in groups of 2. And then the students could come up, which is what they used to do. And I would say, okay, who's choosing groups today? And they would click this little button and the button would do it. Now, the student that chose got to choose 3 different ways, like 3 different times. So they would be able to say, because they would obviously look for themselves, and they would say, okay, I don't like that group. I'm allowed to shuffle 2 more times. So you don't like that group of people, you can shuffle. Now just say you want a student in that group. So I can lock that. So now if I shuffle, student 2 is going to stay in this group no matter what. So there are ways around making sure that, your students go where you want them to. Again, change the colors. You're the red group, you're the blue group. So pink group, oh my gosh, this website is just the most amazing thing. And I wanted to share it with you just because someone shared it with me and I felt like literally my whole life changed, especially with the groupings for older grades too. It was really fun. I taught high school, so I did all this stuff with older grades. And then this is just writing. It does not work with the stylus on the smartboard. I will say that you have to use your finger, which is a little bit silly and annoying, but I tutor online. And so this has really come in handy because I can write with my pen. So it's just, brush, all the things. And then again, click it, delete it. It's crazy. And then you can start over, you can save. If you have the paid version, you can save things. Like save screens. If you don't, then you can't. So, but I hope that was helpful. I hope you love it. And if you download it or get it and use it with your kids, let me know because I am obsessed with this website.